Hi you guys. So I'm coming to you guys today with a favorites video. I've always wanted to do like a monthly favorite type of video, but I've never had the time and never actually been on time when the month ends to do it. But I just wanted to share with you guys a few of my favorite things from July. So the first thing, of course, is the fact that I went to LeakyCon, and to answer Molly's question, you know me so well. I don't think that Snape is the villain that everybody else makes him out to be. Did he make bad choices? Yes. But I feel that his bad choices stem from a turbulent childhood and also the amount of abuse that he actually received from his father. And I think that with his particular character, that you can't sort of just like say that he was fixated with Lily, because I feel like she was the first person who actually showed interest in him and made him feel important. And when he joined Voldemort, yes, it was a bad decision. Yes, Voldemort was cray-cray, but also he suffered from child abuse as well. And I feel as if Snape joining Voldemort was sort of like people today who join gangs to find a family and to sort of just like have a place in the world and feel that they're important. And the fact that he did realize that something had gone wrong and that he had done wrong was interesting to me. And I think that everybody makes the case that, well, nobody ever knows that he's good. And it's like, well, you can't tell everybody the plan if the plan is supposed to be secret. And everybody can't do occlumentary. I think that's what it is, when Voldemort can't like get your thoughts and can't see whether or not you're telling the truth or not. So that's my take on that. But I totally love LeakyCon, and I'm really happy that I actually got a chance to go, because I enjoyed listening to the authors speak, and I enjoyed listening to the different panels about different things, be it Harry Potter, Marvel characters, or just like different concepts or parent psychology with Harry Potter, and I definitely would go again. So that was my favorite trip in July, or it's actually in August, but I count. My favorite book for July was Uglies by Scott Westerfeld, and I actually, oh, you can't see it, but I'll just do like that. It's basically an all white cover with some hands doing plastic surgery, and this book is one that I should have probably read back in middle school, but I didn't, because it had another cover, and of course the cover was ugly, and I judged it on that. But after reading this book, I have to say, like, the book is so much better than you would think, and it's so different than other dystopians from that era, and it's definitely one that deserves to be read. And I have the other books in the series, since Scott Westerfeld was one of the authors that was at LeakyCon, and I got the second one signed because I didn't have the first one in my possession because I got it from Thrift Books. But I definitely say check this one. Oh, Carly Rae, you would probably really enjoy it in terms of being a lover of Ender's Game because of the sci-fi in it, but this is also a dystopian book, and I know Molly and Karina, you would definitely probably enjoy it as well. So if you guys ever get a chance, tell me what you think about it. The movie that I watched, and the movie that I watched is actually a sort of throwback, and it was Monte Carlo with Selena Gomez. And I know that's really weird, but you know how sometimes you get that traveling bug and you can't really like go anywhere, so you choose a movie that has travel in it. And last month I watched Letters to Juliet with, I can't remember the girl's name, but I know her last name starts with the S, and it's because I wanted to read a book called The Juliet Club, which is in my room right now. But basically it's a really good book, and I'll leave the information for that one down below, but it's like a light summary read. But instead I watched Letters to Juliet, and then I watched Monte Carlo because I was just in the mood to travel, but I had nowhere to go. So that book, or those two movies, were really interesting to me because they're like my go-to, or part of my go-to list of movies to watch whenever I have nothing else to watch. And I definitely find it interesting, the transformation of the characters in Monte Carlo, because she goes from wanting to have this adventure to actually having it, but she does it for a good cause. And then one girl like ends up in Machu Picchu by the end of the movie. That's not giving anything away, but it was just like so random, so you're just like, plot, anybody? Exalted in the sea, as long as I actual product, and I guess it would be like a beauty product, but it's called Jane Carter's Nourish and Shine. That's what it looks like, and it actually helped me. Everybody else I know has like this holy grail product for their natural hair, and I finally got shea butter, mango butter, and a bunch of other like natural butters, as well as pure essential oils and vitamin A, D, and E. So you can use this sort of like sunscreen. You can use it as a protectant, or just like if you want to give someone a massage, do what you do. But I use this for my hair, and basically like it helps lock in the moisture to my hair, but you can also use it just like you use lotion or whatever, and you only need a little. So like the whole thing, I'm about to show you mine. It looks a little bit weird and disgusting, but it has like a thick buttery consistency, and I definitely find it interesting because I used this before when I first went natural, but I didn't know how to use products, so I was just like glopping it all onto my hair and it would just stay there. But now I know that instead of taking it from this container and going directly to my hair, I take some and I put it in like this little bottle and I melt it. Then I like pour little amounts onto my hair and twist it with that, so the moisture sort of like goes on in small quantities, and I'm not looking like I have a Jerry curl whenever I go sit somewhere and like my oil stays wherever I have been, so I leave a trail. But definitely, if you guys need something like skin protecting or you just want to be shiny, definitely use this. But those are all of my favorite products and all of my favorite things from July, and I hope you guys are having an amazing July month. And if you guys have any favorites or you have anything you want to talk about, definitely leave it down below.